Ladies and gentlemen, we are a month away from the NFL's return, and with the NFL returning, that means fantasy football is back. That's right, boys. We are back. And today, I'm going to go over the top 10 quarterbacks this year in fantasy football, in my opinion. And throughout the next week or two, I'm going to drop a running back video, and I'm going to drop a receiver and tight end video. So stop what you're doing right now. Subscribe. I'll wait. Just kidding, I'm not going to wait. I got shit to do. Subscribe so you don't miss those videos. But let's get right into it, man. Coming in at 10, I got Justin Herbert. I won't lie, Charger fans, I am not a fan of your boy. But he was number 9 last year. They went and added David Njoku next to Gadsden. I can't think of his first. I don't know how to say his first name, so I'm not even going to try. I like that for them. I love David Njoku. I know Harold Fenton is good, but I thought it was a little crazy how Cleveland just kind of pushed Njoku to the wayside. But you get Njoku and Gadsden next to Herbert, so I like that. And of course, they already had a really good receiver core with Quentin Johnson, Ladd McConkey, Trey Harris. He's got the weapons in the pass game, and he's getting Omarion Hampton back in the run game, so it'll definitely open up the offense. I love Jim Harbaugh personally, so I think Justin Herbert is in perfect position to propel this year to be a great quarterback. Could end up being a lot higher than 10, but we'll see what he does. Next up, number 9, we got the reigning MVP, Matthew Stafford. Love Matthew Stafford. He was number 10 last season. Got a top 2 receiver duo in football in Puka and Devontae. And let's be honest, man, the dude just won MVP. He still got it. This guy still got it. He's still out there slinging the rock like nobody else. One of the best of all time, and we'll have to have that conversation one day about where he ranks. But yeah, I got Matthew Stafford at 9. Coming in at the 8 spot, we've got Jackson Dart, the young buck. Ranked 20 last season, but he did miss a lot of time. He should be getting Malik Neighbors back. I haven't seen an official timetable for his return, but I think he'll be back fairly early. They added Isaiah Likely. They added a lot in the receiving core. Juju, Odell. I know what you're thinking when you hear that. He's got fucking retirement home, but they added Galvin Austin. They added Darnell Mooney as well. I think he's got enough weapons at receiver this year to, take that leap forward. I think he should. We do need to worry about the sophomore slump, but we'll see. He's also a decent threat in the run game. We'll see how much they let him do that this year with the way things shook out last year, but I like Jackson Dart. I think 8's a solid spot. Moving on at 7, we got Kyler Murray. He was number 11 last year, which a lot of people wouldn't believe because all they do is hate on Kyler Murray for some reason. But he's now being paired with Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. He's going to be coached by Kevin O'Connell. And he really has become underrated, so I think you can get Kyler Murray pretty late in the draft. For someone who I think can be a top 10, maybe even higher. I'm just trying to be, unbiased here by putting him at 7. I think he could be a lot higher than this, but like I said, you could probably get him late in the draft. He's got potential. He's got top 5 ceiling. I've got him at 7, but we'll see how that shakes out. I really like Kyler Murray this year. If you can get him, do it. Number 6, we got Caleb Williams. He ranked 13th last year in fantasy. Dude's an absolute dog. Showed that he could be a potential MVP this year or sometime in the future. He's playing with a great offensive head coach and Ben Johnson, someone who knows what he's doing out there. Will constantly put Caleb in a position to succeed. And he's got plenty of weapons on offense. He's got Rome. He's got Luther Burden, DeAndre Swift, Monangai, Colston Loveland. He's in one of the best positions to succeed, like accounting talent on the offense and coaching. So I think he's at a good spot here at number 6. At 5, Lamar Jackson. He was the second best last season. He's either the best or the second best dual threat quarterback in football. Will kill you in the air, will kill you on the ground. But the receivers, I don't know, man. I don't like Zay Flowers. And they did get Jacoby Lane. I do like Jacoby Lane, but outside of that, they're just not doing enough to help Lamar. That's why I got him dropping down to 5. But at the end of the day, he's still Lamar Jackson. He's still going to throw well. He's still going to run well. So don't just pass up on Lamar Jackson because he, doesn't have the receiving talent. This is still Lamar Jackson. He's still a top 5 quarterback. At 4, I got Josh Allen, ranked number 1 last year. Again, either the best or the second best dual threat in the NFL. My problem with him, though, is that all they did was add DJ Moore, which maybe that's all they needed because they were making it work with Khalil Shakir and Keon Coleman, but I don't love DJ Moore as a 1, and we all know Josh Allen is a bit of a turnover machine, but just like I said for Lamar, he's still Josh Allen. If this guy is there, do not pass up on him because he turns the ball over or because you don't love his receiving core. This is still Josh Allen. This is still a top 5 quarterback in football. Do not pass up on him. Number 3, I think Joe Burrow is going to hopefully stay healthy, which he obviously needs to. He came in 8 last year in fantasy rankings. It's hard not to put this guy top 5 every year when he's playing with Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Chase Brown. He's got a great tight end duo too. All the talent in the world in himself and around him. They just got to put it together, and hopefully he can stay healthy. I think he'd be the top 3, minimum 5 quarterback in fantasy football. Coming in at 2, I got last year's number 3 quarterback, Drake May. Had a phenomenal year last year. I think he's only going to get better. He gets A.J. Brown and Romeo Doubs in the offense to really booster that offense that struggled a bit at times. I love that for them. A.J. Brown, Romeo Doubs, and Booty, I think that's a great trio. And this dude's got, that Josh Allen potential with his dual threat ability. I don't know how much Mike Vrabel will let him do that, but I think if he's even given a little bit of opportunity to showcase that, he's going to be a top 3 quarterback in fantasy. I think he should easily be one of the first 3 quarterbacks coming off the board. But coming in at number 1, I think Dak Prescott and the Cowboys are going to have a phenomenal year. I've talked about it plenty of times on this channel. I did a whole contender or pretender video on Dallas. Dak Prescott is a great quarterback with an MVP ceiling. We've seen it. This guy is fucking amazing at football, right? They just haven't given him a defense that can, give him better field position or create turnovers to get him back on the field. But now they've improved that defense. They're going to be on the field more. And the last thing you wanted was to see that Dallas Cowboy offense on the field more. He's got CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. In my opinion, the best receiver duo in football. I think this dude's going to be amazing. I think he's easily going to be the best quarterback in fantasy football. The only way I see him getting past is like a Drake May or a Josh Allen or maybe Lamar, like just racking up the rushing touchdowns and yards. But as a pure passer, I think Dak Prescott could end up being the MVP this year, and with that being the number 1 fantasy football quarterback. But let me know what you guys think. Tell me your thoughts down below. Like I said, I will do receivers and tight ends and then running backs after that, so subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on that. I appreciate you guys for watching. I really do. I'll see you in the next one.